The COVID relief bill includes $10 million for gender programs in Pakistan. It also sets aside funds to investigate the 1908 Springfield race riot. For some reason, it outlays funds to address gender inequality among statues. It includes funds for a museum that will offer programming, education, exhibitions on the life, art, history, and culture of women. The COVID relief bill also includes $193 million for federal HIV and AIDS workers stationed abroad to buy new cars. It also provides $40 million for the Kennedy Center and includes $1.5 million for the Appropriations Committee's Office of Diversity and Inclusion, as well as lots of money for receptions. Not just that, it also mandates new hiring measures to ensure diversity in the intelligence community. And for a shocking surprise, it will provide $8 million to support Biden's presidential transition. Domestic funding. Kennedy Center, $26.4 million. Smithsonian, $1 billion. National Art Gallery, $154 million. National Art and Humanities, $167 million. Woodrow Wilson Center, $14 million. Foreign countries. Egypt, $1.3 billion. Sudan, $700 million. Ukraine, $453 million. Israel, $500 million. Nepal, $130 million. Burma, $135 million. Cambodia, $85.5 million. Pakistan, $25 million. Asia RIA, $1.4 billion.
I just got back from having voted on the House floor on this massive spending bill. I voted against it, and I wanted to tell you why. First of all, this bill was over 5,500 pages long. We received the text of this bill at approximately 2:30 this afternoon, and we're told we'd have to go and vote on it just a few hours later. There is no way that anybody in Congress had the opportunity or the time to go through and read this bill to know exactly what was in it. I've been here long enough to see how provisions are snuck into these bills literally in the dark of night without any announcement, without telling anyone what is in it, and then rushed through in the manner that we have just seen tonight. This is the height of irresponsibility, and it is absolutely no way for the people's representatives to be able to represent the interests of the American people. The second thing is the central part of this bill was supposed to be about providing direct COVID relief to the American people who are struggling and who need help the most. This bill dished out hundreds of billions of dollars going towards special interests, going towards the military-industrial complex, going towards foreign countries, meanwhile saying, here's what's left for you. You get $600. I'll tell you, in Hawaii, that in most cases won't even cover 25% of your rent. It is an insult and a slap in the face to every single American in this country who is struggling because of this COVID pandemic, who is concerned about not being able to pay the rent, about eviction, about whether you'll have enough to buy groceries or medicine for yourself or your loved ones. This bill is a representation of the screwed up priorities of Washington. They should be fighting for you and making sure that you, the American people, come first. This bill did not do that.